Dai ho akwa babedwafo ne so dodo no aba enitine chese kwan ni mu ye se ba na ebedi enkomo ide wa wani tua se cocoa price ho asem no the controversy abapa enti ye beka cocoa price asem na government increases cocoa price, introduces fee fertilizer policy and rolls out scholarship for cocoa farmers wards. Ebi se ebo no aban antumu said your share bono ebi nso say percentage no mo calculate no enu 62 no ebi say adan no kan increment no dollars as so de eba eye cedis ebi say o aban kra ya de adan o na saman say dwaso kokko obu aba fom enti nka ne papa mu pa de nse so otum ebi say aboshe ya akadan enti enne yebedi sa nkomo ni nyina price ansema na e ka no ebia eni asan edusui just that cocoa de ni de a bit different because and the aban kwa na owo monopoly say obeto cocoa na wa export wo Ghana na police ID enhwehwemu omu ye eno nso ye de ho nkomo na no kai say ye ne IGPD nkomo no o say insemone abafom efise unia udi insemone no na o say wadi afa ho dia posi bechi baby a wo hye bia wo mo ebechew ase na bi enene nyaadwene na enedie ye immigration officers murder. CID retrieves blood-stained fufu pistol. Please recover 43 stolen luxury vehicles. Inti nkomo a eno so yebedi. And NDC's Beido faces NPP's Asumedu in Akwetia by-election. And hey Prince, one more than a big video no. Okay, said the I any dear, my mini guest in chair, and our video no answer. Who preview and net saying, can we reach me? Was sorry, and your friend Obra. Yeah, Asanitano, a political analyst, and honorable ni kwate titles, Daniel Kaon. Why it is a bongo, no she ni dinner jaba kukra wuma, or baba session for honorable Daniel ni kwate titles Glover, former Greater Accra regional manager, former MD regional minister, former MD Vaco, aspiring national organizer, and a national organizer hope for Emma NPP. Ye train say the free NDC mono ebeba ba be kan yen ehwo nti memamo akwaba
ye na
osono na ba duty enye ohene meda o fa ne drumo bomu
mu yojuwa nye chibwa
oh
na bo chiuchi
mbeshi
obeshi
that's what my mother taught me
azela no play sparkling.
Oh, yeah. Minda Azela, say. Minda Azela. Yes. Power come. Naza Krama appreciating any. Shenka we one kai me honorable train me bawa me dawasi. Azela will great pamatadi.
Azela me an ambassador.
Oh yeah, Azela ambassador. Opam emema dio. Rare by Azela vote.
General manager.
Kensi or perfect man so
Kensi what you try jagura entertainment for no
any GM we dey was one Oma kache yesro so be mom perfect man captain binanka one Tuesday o ma wiwi mu a kenye bad kra we say na chief wa go obete
yes I go mutu pa
ATGM wasubo na me da Zovo gase say atadie azo ene pam ema me azo vogue star for every story ojuji star fe o shani e kanfo said ye din kran ye kanfo me enti ya jiwatade wa Zovo en ha ho kope fabric ene ye nya ni sa eno ane so be fair designer no say me ko office ha o me ko akwade ya bedi ntu o me ko ayifro we you pacho me ye MC wa ha o pacho me ye you speaker wa ha o eno anu no obe pamatade no fe say your traditional way so ndi odu kente no kwa no yi no ahyehyon say ndi o color o kente design say the open no sim pacho me traditional marriage inti me so yi kente no hyehye si azal dwidwime obedwidwu Azelvo na osaman tete esi apprenticeship ene adwumawure apprenticeship ni ticho mo pese mo boa enkrofo no mo ma training no mo ma enkrofo training no mo mfa maburu ni bi ma Azelvo na obeboa tete wo mo so pamade a omo be hye ne de ani gie be kanfo wo mo na chese ampasa program no emfa so abaso or dance man school no evening or morning or afternoon na weekend enyina so ewom obefre no 0244 155 266 0244 155 266 Azelvo enua efe na yeshe fata na style bia wo pe color bia wo pe length bia wo pe ni nyina obenya ewo the hem mama fiso yenwi DSP enwi do so ponu hem mama ho ne sum efi se wo wholesale no kroko fa fi hem mama ho na wa be retail e di amount nti ko hem mama ho abetimi etu aton or sphincters kutoba bi eco bank echi ho ape esho eye nail section nti ne di ne Z nails and beauty nail section kwa no ayo nails fe se de ma yemidie na usi formu no abejo supplements no ene wo cosmetics no kama pa afi no akọ next story building ho bi okumanin kente by Z ne kente designs fe papa ansana abronsan third one no enye na wo say the hair mama orange and gold billboard kese ene bohobo yi na we rem kwa to manager rata obe show untumi nkoso a pacho TikTok Z Nails and Beauty aka the hair mama obi hunu wo ho omodo mieni bi wo ho na oni no edin komode ope no obe deliver the abro unhiampo se obe ko obe frɛ no 055 3837 201 055 3837 201 Angel Bakery edamoase seda mama yempano se yemfamo ye this way chocolate drink ne so enti pacho pepano a obedi ame na obenyemu ahodinu so wheat bread ye pa ya no edibi cocoa bread sugar bread and a butter bread jiwo Angel Bakery omoton pa o traffic mu enti maami a wo ye bodwa amanfo pebi wo bro no so e frɛ wo mo opese wo ko nso a o pig farm down I pig farm abedi pay it down over 059 411 4719 Angel Bakery or see feel the taste that wonum ase mamenchia mikunani Mr. Ochre aguna kwenya ko brass band Mr. Ochre mpomuti sen udi kuna de ya ne se yewie yie no afenu obi akọ na ka wonko a ti anopemi ye sure se waso TV wo hwe me enye hwe why maka chose me no ubetu amantem sama me enti mekoso a ema ohheden na nyame ncheche ore emema no krade ana mode ye na nam kache onu abuyi enti ebefa omani nyina be kan ho ne fia ye de kechiri hana Hanis Fabrics ebecheche ore amame ti anope mema handsome man good morning afi mema monso good morning video na ready e de ahia na na bi de no u preview na e fine won ye money en hwe bonana bi de no ne en hwe Mokanchena na bi se video no mabo why honorable mo ho ti say
ba dia daroma ye hu ye pa fina ya feel
sa
one na wotwi mienu ne ye hu chief bani
chief no de
headmistress
ubo ko no sa no no to bo ku
was said yes
and go and look for your true aunt brother and bring it
and me report officially the amount ya the best so wa do na ma onko che
Okay.
I'm say oh did ni papa bi echi nti.
Okay.
E me papa e beti nka.
Nti en kan chen say ya fe no. Chief ya fe why bra. Okay.
Na mechia ya osusu. He's a brother, he's a friend. Na brano biano. Enye politics. Ene bechichi entem.
Na ya also on your politics. Ya also on your analyst.
Analyst. Ya we powerful. Yeah. Oh yeah, powerful.
Ya nye.
Oh yeah, analyst but no would say yes.
And what feel analysis?
Oh, me feeling no. I do baby so na e wo me.
Oh, yeah, I feel it.
Na MJ over the weekend.
Okay.
The chairman shoot to be a course. Na me de di chire.
Okay.
Me the honorable member of parliament for Techima South. In fact, Saturday na me we year wo to Bonto Diase.
Okay.
E wo Fonsa Yerebi constituency.
Okay.
Brother-in-law Odimi Yirechi. Nasi Bema Kenchiligu yenti ebujani nya akọ de yie no.
Oh right.
And the discussion be yie no nyum no na ye te say yekum MPP chairman ba ko nia.
Okay.
And I was really agitated. Me pese be hu dia ekoso ne ade. And the mitwimbe my brother na ensema no ka cheme no enye me de.
Oh brother Ben now
yeah, the current member of parliament for Techima South. Because the dish and
Martin. Okay.
Now the guy was shot in the presence of the children, 13 years, 15 years.
Oh.
Yeah, 13 years, 15 years. Now police for the issue statement be.
Yeah.
Say almost amro baby na or through wall and na dien the business for the bakaze on your crop na ade. Yebesere. If you know Komuno is a walled house. That's the residence of the chairman. The Badakuman Yekun. Young Shenim Kakra. Because Nipakunkunu a yadoso. Minkase me asra a police for Nyamujuma. But I see distress caller Abano.
Hawa. One say one of our topics, no, a woman dada. You can't run a press conference.
Immigration.
Exactly. Any large vehicle, no my retrieval. Over Chianafi, Yankaja woman.
Oh, more as a mature on the show, you know, one has a money.
So
if we make your mom creating, and then my sister, Yafra Juliet Mom creating Mitchell could not form creating a second science for Mitchell Mom creating.
May have the engines and go jail.
Oh, engine for
engine and money,
engine for Mitchell Mom creating. Even it extends to
Enchi.
Even Enchi.
Okay.
Even extends to Africa, the language, Kasano is similar. Enchi for Mitchell Mom creating.
Okay. Where we the radiasi, na di mu ye, esu ade choba.
Because in Chia mentioning in our topics.
What topics? I'm for interest also. And then you say, please see the no abamwano. Inti emfe no ankasa enhyase. Na fe ekwanu. Wana ba kane?
Me na me ba kane.
Okay. And you
say me bantam.
Yeah. Oh fire. And then you say on bantam wo be kashi. Okay.
You're linking no immigration in now.
Pachon one who say no. Please na send your muye ni say omuye press conference na o mama yen updates about death awodo and say crimes are please if we dey achire ni say dey esi kofa enti enum no omo ka che say sa shoman immigration officer ya yesi ofie ya friend so obi si odeneka okoje ni sika afide na busuanfo ohun no days later bra no ya be ma fe 10 gram
na die tete yewunu IGP chako ngamunga motune eye no ebua in terms of police communication.
Okay.
Dan pare by no okili communication what regional commands in nyina. Also all the regional police command no PRO or kasadi mom. But dan pare by no suspend this ade no abibia call police headquarters.
Okay.
And the BBC e what tema committee one at tema district office ebe lazy with the regional police command near the communication after the abano you just ade no you be call headquarters emboa but she said the omo ye no emaye yehu de ekoso o just here
yeah
dili the last time you said one of the regional PRs for no kasa nya maybe esi wo region so a o check mu e de aboa yen
okay
na nya me kateki mande no based on the amene me better come no all catch him no say the gentleman was shot in the presence or was killed in the presence of the teenage man 13 and 15 years. Ebusavono kaze onyokrofo.
Okay.
Police force omunya distress call. Na wunya distress call no, efie na wo call no. Police for intelligence in country na say MPP chairman ni fie ni ana. Because politicians and police woman ni they know each and every one of us. Baby atie. And the wunya distress call na wo call you know. Efie na wo call, say MPP chairman ni fie ni no.
Okay.
Na sebio se krono bi e koso wo chairman ni fie a. That's a distress call number. Police one said this on the call. Said the omuti na nukura na.
Okay. So
intelligence men omu ye attend men omu ye to make sure that nipa no wo also or your cromfo ampa na.
So say na o kano ubo police asem no na me can be panti ya me pese me komu biem about police communication ni ade. Nti me so me read we in fact me read we no na me contact your source na edu e wo techman no si o esi ahoma chinti no omo reporters no kromo nche da any information nti just the police nti me send minister that ACP and COP Grace of Akrofi a wono no ye head of PR and the response of the mama no or chairman final so the regional command will communicate any update. We await the report from the team deployed by the IGP. Nti for now we should just use this report. Nti o questions here will be say bi ayenya abotrema wo mo update a regional command no de beba se na de nkita hode no aye kama wo police nim no ebe answer some of these questions.
Ejidi me wo e wo me brother IGP tete yo nunu say omfa ne niama edi agro.
Okay.
Na onu se de ompe kasa no oye ne bibia with precision. Ma police for no enkom kan sema enye no kre eba ne sa no a obemma police image no akofom
asembe na enye no kre no ye wo pesa wote no wanti e no a eno nye no kre
because ye investigation especially media for no be kwa fana nya no
okay
ye domo sikoye papa ehu sedia ye shutu abrante no a
okay
eni ba bie amehu no kra na da
okay
what you say enti yenko busiafo no ho MPP chairman no ni fie no yenko ni nchen distress call no one frey because you have his call history dipa no frey no you can get a call history e wo dipa no frey no insem no kan no said distress call no any
okay
what you say
and why don't you leave that to their investigation now would can prompt wo na
me won leads
okay
me won leads
okay
said dia no kwede beda was a police for no gitum say bi ebia a mistake identity and yakobo no then they will admit in good faith going forward because enyankama 13-15 years ayajamu sanwa anoshi but for me I think the target is not the general was shot. I suspect that the target was the MPP chair because the Chima South has been a very hot bed in politics.
How can you say that?
That is
police one yenya distress call ye hwehwe kronfo and say a mistake cry ye hwehwe kronfo it has happened but for you to say that no and you nipa na mukunu no cry na ye target regional chairman no kronfo
onyo kronfo
other police radar so
under police radar so
didn't know be your target
enti the amity wo form no eyem turuka mentiase yi
o tete dia
mentiase yi enti said they work can say yenjo mu no mu form investigation be to dwa no
okay
na ebusiafo no so mu ndi be to dwa no then we will know how to evaluate the whole investigation now back to the substantive subject of the immigration officer na say obi di uka na say wa frɛ say be hia mo kwam the family sika mamia should that lead to your death yaw Ani ngofo bi edi na bo na wi opie. Omodi ewusa. Wodi meka. On normal circumstances, was all this kind of bread go fie. And maybe mama with bank account. Now go trade the boom. But because what you boniti, ono so oko gini sika. Ebi oko kra bankra ni yiri say. Nipa no di ne ka no. O se mbegis ka no. Anka oba no ka no be prompt no say. Menko. Odi uka manfa sika ni mbere no fie.
Okra di okra fifie say. Ai okra en na ma mo en na afia ma mo yen chom say oh. Ya bra fifie na me kunu fifie di oka ni so obi de meka nti no si mi nhia no na menye enem se na ni nua ba ko nso esi ye no ono nso ma information se sa na so nipa o de meka no se mi nhia no na menji seka no.
Okay, fair enough. So the question is, aden na sa boni mensura no in law you find mensura the thoughts say would go kunipa because you didn't car na mami mo police for na baso.
Okay.
For their in-depth investigation my year eduano the body to the pistol not the body to police vacuum. Then the police for the wood investigation was also by year compare they can deep down and get this information back.
That's what I always see. On
but police pass here the need pass also be chew up information. When bia or so fast or demo so called information about over here and remember IGP investigators in Abaso say at least weapon na ye use na edekuku immigration officer no omosaka.
Okay.
Yeah, on here e be a lab analysis on the blood stains there one no ye they compare their mon oma ye nya kire say ampa right in go no na I don't know brantie no say no death sentence in your trip by statutes criminal law no
say obedema
afibor life sentence but criminal death sentence they are trips here.
Okay, no na obe pama no.
Oh, anka who obi oze kumbi. Ukumbi a oze kumbi. But say a chop man must akwan. So they take him through the due process, not life imprisonment, you know. Life imprisonment ye man de juma bi pa onye.
Okay.
Ye man de juma pa onye na ene obi this year obi kun obi eja. You end his life. So in his prime, about 30 plus.
Yeah.
That's a way you for so. And for no differ. Now your private discussion be about a man in member, those who lose their spouses early in their day.
Yeah.
They go to cope. And the men's bend the bag with trims there. As soon as he be sick and mean kunu, mammy sick and famano. Or cast over for the witty. And then abansa account. So clearly, if you have such thoughts, so would we as you were bonin or buzzer with dear. The Mr. Bonina would know, and there would a bunch and some kawa, Yaminu Bedi. But that's it.
Yes, Sophia.
Honorable. Yes, it is true. Honorable is a true friend. And Menjin, this is politics. I bet it in him.
Okay.
The Mekano, unfortunately, are now UP, MPP, almost Binti, they be on like Pemo. But no crane kind until Metra say, Mekana said the attended the beer.
Okay.
Now, or more Mushia me chop bar, almost say Tuesday group, no one be sure say, on the chance and on more people. And the woman answer. On the issue of, say, Honorable Ebo IGP Christian to you, Abaso. This is not the first time.
I think last week or last 2 weeks. Yeah.
You see, I feel so happy and vindicated when I hear people say, Omo Christian to you, Abaso. Sorry, and yet just by math keke. And yet, Numa or ye, and Emma Bibia are dead.
Everything I feel vindicated. They be now
because when I was
former IG Dampari,
yes, that man should be changed. You know that IGP was my man. I used to come and sit here. I say all sort of good things about him.
Dr. Dampari.
Yes.
Okay.
Until I got into the nitty-gritties of the internal issues of the Ghana Police Service.
Okay.
Honorable, I started last time about the SC Watechima. Now, see the BCC Nason. What be some questions be bring? What be some questions be bring? Before he finished his submission, on one kasa Abba admitted say, Ghana Police Service, just almost so much. And Honorable, I can assure you, and I'm saying that on authority, said the distress call, any tracking that has to be done by the Ghana Police Service to get to the bottom of whoever that person was, phone conversations, they will track everything.
Now, what kind of authority, say, oh, nice to be there and so police service in him?
Or your unofficial police intelligence officer.
This is the last that we can.
What can say, who can't get about on authority? Not just information, I bet to me, and want to swear, and your name is if you police service in him. Number Joe, who is the idea of police or human manner?
I have observed and I have witnessed how they go about their tracking.
Okay.
And it's amazing. Men can't die down.
The police.
No, but my father was a service person.
Okay.
And barracks,
I miss us all special interest.
Yes. Now, and all the commissioners, Ghana Police Service, homeless. Regional commanders, and so as that kind of freedom. Also, show accountability in their daily work. Most of abaso.
Okay.
Now,
yes, so far.
This issue about the immigration officer, the police administration led by Adekye Nsroma and Mame Yako. Yes, almost some of the two joining and said they are fully at work. What they need now, in my opinion, is resources. Monetary wise, anything. If the government hasn't released funds, they should release funds, because the
now
police.
Now, my ready budget, I am media budget review. No, still releasing funds.
Because new police vehicles. Of course, I mean they know. They said the last me can say cars member. I'm more cars money account. But the financials also is very important.
Okay.
So to me the actual motorbikes are who go they need servicing. They run 24/7. We the backpack here now we use a book until they need money to run the system to ensure say crime on best terminate down. Now, Mamen Kawa Sabako, the year who say yes a crime no across through, but it is being reported.
Okay.
Gone were the days a few years or months ago when we were not hearing anything like Honorable said. Everything had to come from the central command. Until the echoes na acquire to say watch it bidding. You so. Now Pempenso away me I can sit here and beat my chest say the Ghana Police Service 80 in their modus operandi no more acquire more see faso I am very fully in support of them. Now immigration officer ni no sister ya me assemble kwampe bisa say what was the nature of a car na obedient no na ayedi enka. Because me per the first readings normal
immigration in answer where we police there no obi message bi awa send nipa na ka che me say mami money din or ye Techiman resident say unim say ho de me hudu or say the guy was the real target. It's believed that his junior brother is a robber and has been on anti-police unit radar for a while. The unit intentionally went for him. That's what I am told. Don't mention my name. I'm in Techiman.
You see, normal course until honorable you get they know why that person was killed. Sometimes mistake can come, but then the police of today, if they are targeting you, they will follow
the information. Let us not jump ahead.
We will not
the
jump
police
exactly
until they
before say BBC no more monitor what really were and sana the BBC. Until the enya botre emo. Now maybe say what was the nature of a car? Now the supposed murder no.
Okay.
Or the immigration officer no.
Okay.
And some say Boba no, the American car no na patch say they were collecting money from people for some certain recruitment issue.
Oh really?
And now Isikano kodi sa branch ne ho. Ndi na can say Isikano a branch ne releasing my immigration officer no.
A branch ne suspect. The suspect. High Roberts.
Yes.
It's a high bright.
Okay. And so release Isikano Emma immigration officer no for that particular agenda of recruitment. Last time I mean can be shown. And then I said I deal with me phone. It was sent to me, no more institution but one of the service institutions. my kind of message in the way I tip or say, good morning, my humble people. Fire service is recruiting both SHS and degree holders, please. Full stop. Was SHS 17,000 Ghana cedis, degree 25,000 Ghana cedis. He is a genuine man from the fire protocols department, please. Any interested, may kind of say
all right.
Anyone interested should please DM me. The second message reads, GRA is also recruiting drivers as well, please. The man is taking 25,000 Ghana cedis. You come with your photocopy of your driving license, Ghana card, and CV. Anyone interested should please DM me as well. Thank you. May you come to me in fact, Sadia will me. But one, some message I'm making.
Okay.
I see it as fraud, for the young.
Okay.
But there's also truth in it.
Okay.
So within the services, no, on one casa, they open up a certain leeway. No margin security for say ye bema ya recruitment, and they use agents. Into say kobane say nipa na use no agent sika no. Wo na wo say wo bema ya recruitment o. Into your kwan omo fast omo sika na kodi obi say na say nipa no so amfa ma na recruitment na maso na ade asema ba. Into from what I read no. Na akwaya to say esika na ewa branch no ho a anka say release my immigration officer no. Na akwaya to say eyem krofo sika omo agege a omo promises omo mo anya recruitment. And na embassy. So the man was supposed to release the monies back to the immigration officer. No man krofo no a omo agege omo sika no whatever it was. And na this kanemba. I stand to be corrected. So I read you publish here and say nya no credit. This aya we should look at the issues from two sides. Probably they were frauding certain people. And they call wrong. And about person this kind. And we na mete here can say opanyi bia yekum no kumase me mbo tribe ne din. Yekum no kumase. Sanke ye betra na jump into conclusion they can say tribe fufu ne kum no a ankamba na dia asema. But from the look of things and investigation crofo ye no turns out to be so one kasa no crofo ne kum no. For the fact to say esika according in some commodity cotton no bi either weapons or whatever it is or materials or whatever sika no coding in some we di musika ni bi and no platform so mo bono kokko say tu esika ni yemfa cotton no mai tu esika ni yemfa cotton no mai ontua so onya ntuo ene bio and no nkasa no crofo no
so should that lead to his death?
You understand? Enti sa esika no I have a big bone of contention I tell my immigration officer na wo. Two of them in my opinion were in the process of doing something for certain people. And I didn't encoy.
And honorable Busa senti sano esese ukum.
Debi wrong cry. But in the first place, you say I am not a 7 penny pa. Only pa and penny pasa. Okay. Sabe, sa recruitment scamming. You can't debia. The business of the cry service people no anka so mo jisika na mpa. At the end of the day, no recruitment no wunya. And also na akwaya asem. Nti yebeka se Ghana Police Service. Omo nenam e na omo bonk for po. Fire service na omo bonk for po. Immigration omo be bo mo gina din sa. But sister, you and I know very well today I tell you say. Services no any even government institutions are horo no. Who compare employment with what? Ye jiwu sika ansa na employ. Most of them. Now what budget me 25,000 Ghana cedis say oh mama employment. Wo adwuma you better meka at the end of the day no 5,000. In this case, me 5 months pay there, but the amount obi dada. Sa so ban body one you sign the contract a hold room. The amount obi contract say constructive road no. Now whoever is giving that contract no. Now we about upfront 10% and 20%. Into be when kwan no yakoto no magusu sa. Let's just say yen konkwa. This is the subanya ye wom. Until even though I do not condone and I condemn completely this killing of the immigration officer, no, let us also look at it at the other angle and advise people. Say, you don't use your office to want to amass wealth or to want to, as it were, shortchange in Crawford. Say, Obama in Crawford, I could hear him, will be back to the more, you'll be crop and mammy, and then papa more copies get the man say, Fako, comma, Nanka, Winya, a Jumano, or this guy by a word this kind of Jumanamba. These are the problems that we are facing within the system. But like I said, I am confident in the police administration and I'm happy about the work they have done. So more to me, I get forensic investigation. Almost everything that happened, to the point say, the person tried to respray or sign a painting. And so they have been able to unravel everything. It tells you that the Ghana Police Service is on top of their game. And yemma ebusuafo yako ewo sa immigration officer anyway mu na nipa no so a odi sa bone no whoever is part of the whole you make sure say you bet you nyina na me de bia me ka say human right na de ye bedu baby ebedu santi e chase say ye bon crofo tuo ye hu say ampa na waku asaya wo na ye hu say waku asomasi ye botu ya ntide firing squad, you understand, because you see the wu sekano the otri sekano and so on so wu sekano into obi kunu obi yere wakum ya now the ya fa huncho
abotre
and for me no that is we should bring back those things, otherwise the shoot and kill system within in a subtle way no e be boy empa we anka munya anka payan ye kum no amroba eno ano no anka asema
ya
yes honorable
ya wa kasa no watwi madwin dia ko bibi so
okay
se enkrofo bi ko pedwuma na yeji skefi wansam
okay
misu matiti bisa, but the question is identity obi epedwuma wansam na wo se ojiniska throughout my political journey baby am my sum mampeni dada mami akwenya se me sum amede boano identity ya wo se mi ko jiskefi di pansam
obi de odin ba akwaje se mama honorable ma odin enti per akraba
obi hack me phone some time ago no stress
but the question is omu jisika omu ankasa wo agent no agent na ya mo and for page ma yeti omu ankasa dan kan wo security
ye party kwala ya mu di echi ye ko aproba yi na se o qualify se woman na djuma na wo gini sem sikansa na wo madjuma. Yeah?
Oh, no, 1 second.
It's sad.
Even in parliament, M say Obi retreat in parliament say, even protocol, they pay. Parliamentarian can you.
It's
sad. Protocol that they
say parliamentarians na protocol na
yes.
Your point, me call an ba ko me no call service no ba ko me body your point me ka kire. At the trade no omo so bobo ndi omo ngomo. You're charging me 20,000 Ghana cedis.
There we go.
Me boss service. 20,000. Why? Maba.
Yes. Ma yenyi ora Chris Dugan enche ono no bisi eye NDC amanyoko na oye. Okay, Chris Dugan NDC communication team member. Chris Akwaba. Ejuma mu boko.
Boko ya hunye.
Bibi anze fine.
Bibi ya kama.
We dey vacancy we bi ni akenkan comment kakra ni e kan police update or the ma yen fa crimes ahodo a SCC titiri Ashoman somewhere in July. The immigration officer ya ni yonku so bi oni ni ye oni na di nkita ho sikasemba mu a okoje balance of 20,000 nipa no ekun ya fe police boy amane say woman na odi kun no ye hu any some luxury vehicles police are retrieving arriva ba ku bi na encounter so nuanom de count e bia wo techiman incident no ti bia na say obe person obe kan nsu bia
na dika ma minchia o ma mo hwa no pe na me apologize to the cherished viewers and my elite.
And you say better late than never.
Na mintia me nua mo mpanyimfo a me ba ba to mo.
Okay.
Asani ne Honorable Titus Glover, a long time friend.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, very long time.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, security and some the idea in here Ghana ni bia. Kwa be nyina bembo na idea in here obia. Ya media ordinary nchira ba maya ahwade ne nkwa no. Hope I'm right.
Yeah.
But akase ba ya akase ba make sure say your security no ye den e adwuma na omo atimi aya onamo afam de Ashoma estate issue ne ba na ade ana me akasa I was shocked. But you see, nipende owu ko ya kana asem bibra enye yi na ya yeti ase no I was say esue na ma bi frem.
Okay.
Na yeti ya ne say na kredia abi na wo kan say woni ne edi nsawoso bai business ben na omo ye.
Okay.
Ne nyina na adwuma asem yi o.
Ne na chese said they now fire can. So police report
Look,
no
you are,
e ba ye no
yes.
say sikasembi some transactions
see,
500,000 cedis. Uchia a suspects no high bright to say bright away no uchia in fact uchia a move 100,000 and a car 300,000 ti eno and na a King Steven a year away from we nedini na Steven King amwa all kwa akogino eno dikoshia ni won na police say omubusa ono bright the suspect and they say sikanu free him he wasn't able to explain the source of the funds and provided conflicting statements.
You see, and America say Juma Benz also buying a dennis cano scasamba montem. These are issues that we need to interrogate.
Okay.
Now, security, agencies, and never be see. Now, omo person more update yet before. I think they should come clear and open. A woman say be why security.
I the BBC.
Be in case of the BBC.
How can they should come clear?
Yes, because a woman say security issues na be why any can say didn't in atuja.
Okay.
But a bit why I will say komu yema menu me no ayeti achire no. E beti na ma biase.
Okay.
So what can say is kasam na won be mo. What money? A business by. Na yete no kire say e adwuma asem ya na ekobesa so a e won say obi awu. And I say ne owu ko na meka na asem ya yeti ase no.
Okay.
Yamfantu ya hunfu say train officer. Na wo adwuma mo na office say adwuma na amimi wom no. Obi tu sika na won qualifier e betima afa no. Na chi say wo krampo no you have no business to be there. Because adwuma wom no mainly for qualified people. And this adwuma no office adwuma we krampo nya ye qualified na mo fa ye. Obi a ne nsam yadu na etimi fa no. Enti wo bepa agent na mo de nipa agro a. You are not also helping.
Okay.
When you say do security adwuma
that police for no enka bibia SCCA because omuda to go investigations so.
And anything I me say a womb say nya bibia na e wo say yete. But bi wo ho a e wo so mo update ye. Because people need to know.
Okay.
And so be na no mudi.
Okay.
Enti obi nkwa it involves someone's life. And for that matter I will not go deep.
Okay.
Into this matter.
Information be kakra.
Na
as all information kakra.
Oh. No crampo anya ha na de betudwa na menya part of the investigation. Oh yeah. Because apprentice no a we suspect sisi no na danfo pa na kra na won ne koba.
Any dey we free mu.
Na no free mu no.
Okay.
Okay. Investigation na omuye no omo asama ya tia say wonu crampo ni the last person na won apprentice ne dey edi nkomo.
Okay.
So by all standard no your first person I was say tutu na no na won say wonimu ana wonimu. But you see asan we no anya say owo ba en kwa na police for involve. Abrante na owu ye no adika a report suspect we e police station concerning this money issue ya. Ama abrante agi atum say obetua ne sekama.
Okay.
Ansa na owo ba ya police force abambio.
Okay. Nti the way free mu Steven no report ye no ye nim say and so police to ho na mo na.
Say suspect ya dika invite no amana agye atum say omo wasikasa no obetua ni sika ama no.
But why police though? Because you can't say so be the car and your police in a dying car.
Say anything I may say, kwanya e ba so aka no bae no. Ana wonti ase.
Be more why say so mama yehu.
Yes.
Okay.
Eye den na ono officer a report will be say sikasan we ma e wo menu. So the police should come clear. The police should have made it clear say look, we no ye the kind investigating issue we.
Okay.
The disease today, Adekye Nsroma complain against this suspect on this day and that, on this issue.
Okay.
Any day and take.
Okay. Enubema ye who said, "Dear case,
no case,
automa dear."
You have asked a good question. Say police in Dhaka. Na ye den na sa aka no kwa no, e ko pay police for him.
Because ana ya ti say meremu no, student of the law, ally.
Uti as here. So
first na ya no akofa police but
no police in Dhaka
is wrong.
Emrana me ati as
police in Dhaka. This obi a wonim na ya e de police huna police in Dhaka. Court na Dhaka. But omo di ka ko police station obi ni na damfo e wasika san ho so o matwe wasika ma. The next step I say what take away in life. Just like that. But me obi a
so could it have been that the police cry say wom so mo nine ka but omo di Steven complaint na chia bi anka ebetimi avert that.
Why not? Intina me say there is more to it. But you see me obi a I believe in rule of law. Ko emra ni ho a ya hunya din omo a mo hu dendende no ka yentimi nante o. Emra eboye minu ye ho benti no ye nyina were right. But this the wheel of justice e grande slowly no. Ye gitumba ya na make Chris dey hadwin.
Atenti.
Because ma ho bi da. Me am busiamu. Well 3 years now. Ye bobi tu e wa hensam. Ye be wie no suspects no krampo ya release mu. Family so on be appeal through high court. Appeal me need say bepemene. The state attorney or one other region what temia. Me am my friend na kon say me say masa e obi nko. Obi awu aja ne yiri ne mawu. Ade ye nyina ahwe yi. Besi ne menu ya ba me no kasi. Enti sa meti se obi edi patapa kwan so eku obi agi obi nkwa free ne sam. Na ye say ye hwehwe ye de nipa ne kokod na ade etu da bia. Look, yes I believe in law. Ama ahonkeka no eya na ahadwen because ma ho bi da. Ye ma bill, ye ntwen, ye nkomra. Attorney General have to advise. We are waiting for advice. Then the lower court will sit down and say, okay, or no crowd here, no, there is no case. The lower court, when the jurisdiction over murder case, can sit down and determine whether there is a case or not. Manya.
Okay.
When they come up for a cobra, how many people can pursue cobra? And inside investigation now, I say about briefing, about media briefing, now you transfer to us. It doesn't help. People are in pain.
Oh, you don't want to know.
They should fast track it. Nipano, why?
Say, enu
fast track is the court.
Kafra. Say, enu nebema police. Oman for no ni omo a case informa unsi wampa. Police ye di esese omo ye.
Matthias ye, mami, ti abranti we ye kunu no. Eburu 1 month o.
Na 1 month ache.
Eba eburu 1 month. Eburu 1 month. We are talking about life here. 1st July na 70 year.
Okay, so it was on 4th July.
4th July.
Police District Commander walk
Fine. Eburu 1 month.
CV complain and no cry of his disappearance.
Good.
So one says will be free more. This will train 72 hours, which is like
yes.
3 days.
Would the say 1 month more 1 month more a week.
Okay.
Me dey sra na me sra.
Okay.
Kwanya e wo say ye fa so na asan woni en din ntantem. Yenye.
I don't know we can person content because
no,
there are a whole
yes,
lot of
yes,
cases.
there are a whole lot. Me family, the example.
Okay.
But yet me that be I ain't mean to say na see you start baby, na dey akọ baby.
Ampa.
Yeah, make sure say issues about murder no. Issues about murder bar.
Police your investigation at court.
Agreed.
And the can be court.
Me tia say o.
Okay.
Eh police na be an investigation na ye tam omo report ni na dey akọ to court and I sir. Na court ahwe abuaten. All I am appealing to the police ni say investigation no. Yambo na yani intentem.
Okay.
Na nipa butwani yam.
Omoche.
Papa.
Okay.
Me can say yes. Papa.
To you no ka osha omo banu murder and a crime investigation and ka how long?
Me dey to me there ade bi a involve life there. Ade a nipa ntimi nye. Wotimi replace bibia wo wiase nkode wontimi replace da.
Okay.
Wo wiase na manyina wontimi replace nkwa. Nti asambia ni wiase a eye more important, eye more sensitive about murder. Edru murder. Say any nipa 4 or 5 cramp na betna say aye ho investigation say be ya ebe contem. Ama omo amuye involve no. Omo ne mra dia wo say ye.
Okay. But wawa ka say sensitive inti murder cases so there I say ana check akra America for ikura obi dey etimi di be 20 years. Na say
ebru na me kire say eba I'm not going to look, I'm not looking up to America.
Okay.
As I saw me this no.
Wow.
And no one na me make am.
So omo no ese fantu nti prison ni re ho. Wo hwe omo ebi omo wo resources unya man na of fire o police for no kro omo ye adwuma na ebi na omo resources kasem kra enko cars ni ade bi nya nko ya. Akade yin so we.
Me gidi say eno no na pese ma divert.
Okay.
Obia ya we say yeah, police service I want no. Sana abano si bombarding say oba paja a support mo akadebia omo hia se omo de adwuma onbeye no. Ade a obia ni ho. And interest say problem ni ho.
Okay.
But I am saying say in as much as akade no ye ni nyina no kakra e wo no ya make sure say in tantam so no baby I was say ye adwuma kodru say be ya obi a asam no kwa affect no ono so hu beto no ye it is not easy say what one who say asam asia na obentintina me this year any wiase it is not easy nipa krampu na ye nim so sa hwe na nipa twadwado na no limba wuyi Senate mami for Ghana for nyina anti kapa ya nim say asamasi ana obentintina pape nkwafre ni samwa. I don't think say the fellow could even survive a second. It is not easy.
Okay. Thank you, Chris.
And issues about Tachiman. Now we say menu amo enka menu amo de fast na de ade.
Oh no mo make appeal of honorable Titus Glover na make appeal say police enhwe na omo nkọ asem ni mu ye because as e hwehwe na so kakra. Sisai. Ude na uni.
Ye kan nipa nkwa, ye kan nkwa asem a ye say na ye nhwe mu. Enye ana a different issue.
Kan kro na bi obi ewum.
Okay, and then a different in our make I say what can ye mabunu ye Tachiman or says Tachiman, you know.
Saturday at around 1 a.m. Na yet in say police are shooting Bruno East regional chairman brother.
Yes.
Police is so reports nature so munya distress call and they were attending to the distress call and no cre say omokum like obisa nipa na wudi but it wasn't police targets ni intention is
no problem nunu no I make a call say police and you mo if say no kwamo no issues about life there look there be ayamika e ban kwa on when it comes to life eni kwan say didi agro na ebe owo so a death has no color so owo ba enhwe wo color whether it's blue or green eba na aba so ade bia ade owo baba no e wo say yes hu kwan.
Thank you.
Watamfu kura hu say watamfu ni owo eba no so a kwan a obafa so a stop a e wo say owo ye.
Thank you.
So it's a right call.
The comment, papa, but let's see what I can read out of that. Hi, sister. Yeah, this is how the whole issue started. The hybrid has a link in this new government. So the hybrid is what we are talking about. The immigration officer's death. Hybrid is the suspect now. The hybrid has a link in this new government, and he told his friend in the immigration to look for people so he can give a slot to them, and they have waited for some time, but nothing was coming. So those involved do not know hybrid, but the immigration officer was arrested, got bail. Fast forward, he put pressure on his friend to refund the money to those he took it from. So hybrid called him that he's gotten the money, so he should come for it. The immigration officer, whose wife is a police officer, so he was going to, hold on, I need to get this right. So the immigration officer's wife is a police officer, and he was going, told the wife, when he was entering the house, he did inform, when he was leaving the house, he did inform the wife as well. And the wife did not hear from the husband again, but got a text message from her husband. Her husband phoned that he has collected money and back home safely. But the wife suspected something was wrong because her husband will always call her and not text message her. The wife called someone to check if her husband was at home because he was not picking his call, and that's how come they got to know. Savino, thank you for the information. That was quite a lengthy one. Richard in Ketiana Bay, sister, I greet offer you for me. Bosheba Misty Patriotic Voices, President Mahama and his NDC party used cocoa price as their campaign message that the price should be 6,500 Ghana cedis per bar. But now look at what they've added to the previous price. This is the change we voted for. Then who else is here? Sumaila Zaid Muhammad. Mamiya, when it comes to murder cases, court shouldn't delay in court proceedings. It delays too much. It makes people, that's what makes people give instant justice. And that's Sumaila Zaid. Police Kaswa, American Town, Kinky House. The NDC has failed the good people of Ghana, especially our hard-working cocoa farmers. Rising cocoa prices should mean improved living conditions for farmers and their families, better infrastructure and investment in rural development. But under the NDC, we are seeing the opposite: hardship, broken promises, and no accountability. Derek Ayiti says, I'm watching you from Nkrakan. Azuma Lordship Bernard, killing is easy nowadays in Ghana because they killed my junior brother last month and the case was at the police station, now at Odoko CID headquarters. Please, UTV, how can I get your number? I want to send you pictures. We'll get back to you on that. Okay, or you can DM us on Facebook, UTV Ghana. Send it to us in our DM. Okay, let's see who is here again. SC Intiafe, Yebeko, ye next topic. So, mupe akwetia na mupe cocoa price. Offer ya one ko pe de hin.
Say back in come, Yebeka me no nyina.
O de mabisa question me dem pe student o
yon kwa akwetia. Amenkwa akwetia.
Wo de na da akwetia o kofa. Yenkwa akwetia.
A lot of noise have been made about akwetia. Okay. Very negative.
Okay.
And you say you put two things right. Yes, Mamenda was abused, but even before that, Mamenda saw just to say, victims now, it is alleged, say, Mutu to a scammer, a immigration officer. Say, Ombe bold enough, they should own up.
They will be charged collectively.
Yes, they should own up to say not. No, they may not charge them for one reason or the other because part of the investigation, as part of the
contribution to the crime.
Yes,
corruption.
But for the sake of investigation, they may just so that they could also tell the police the truth in it. Say, I'm part of the say, or the command will be a man and my recruitment slots. Because those are the things that we saw.
But they cannot testify whether he really. The money was given to this
unless yes. Police in the ma more and who baby say
exactly
mo be witness aye nyesi
yes
that's they all man equally guilty of corruption
as a lesson and advice to people in offices today that it is happening. Don't use your office to milk people. Akwatia
yes of fire NPP NDC 2nd September.
More play some mischief video be or more so.
Yeah, mo.
Anya na be na de buy.
Enyo no request you obisa me na me ni. Nti o kana na a former MCI was West Ogun send the buy.
So Nana B is not here, but he can ask say mumbo video we mame. Me video sam wo ha pa.
Hey, me can say we do video about me aboda o.
Hey,
am I already feel?
Hey, sir.
Who do video about me about that?
Dear here, kai me.
Nedia mean Kaio.
And rich here made the media, but most of them fat ticket in bra.
Who do video bar? This is a preview. Now, so say no fire. I'll see one funny video. Ma had that.
Dear,
oh, dear, me. Oh, dear, kai. Video there here. Tell me.
I'll be back.
Or he be video no.
Dear,
or he
Nana.
Randy do my share there no. The also was yes.
I know what TikTok. And I'm saying sad
exactly.
TikTok.
Na say we see what TikTok no dey buy. Yeah, bomb. Thank you, Randy.
Me know how. Me meti ha. Na me patch na na bi woni ha.
Aha. To the fire chain. Sa video now dey buy ne sa ho hene ni say o se me see me yabunu ni o se ni krom. Na ma mo na baso man kan bi wo dey buy na me bom a wo na o ya me see o okay. Ya me hia no me asem nyina no. O wi o so pa me so sa video ni ye bo ne pepe ma.
Ba do ka say me ka say.
Thank you, Randy Prince.
O ka say me ka say. Video no e wo TikTok make TikTok na.
Na video yi so a ahenkura dey buy.
Na me patch say.
So fa free TikTok.
Dey me patch na wo ne say me
na na bi so na me ye ni interview e no se me mo na me se me preview
well your morning Tuesday program so e na woni ha e na wo so ma se
mo na ye interview no se ya me pese obo me video na me de kama se me se na ye preview ye nti de twen e no ma ko preview aba na me se o oba show yi so ene va phone call nti ye mo ma no o de tiasie
o de ba me come approach ya so
adan bi father na case bi see me born na mani o se ya I take all the responsibility. I'm learning from father.
Randy, be careful.
On fire away, I take all the responsibility.
Correct.
Yes.
You see, Sanka crowd I make part treasure be bro. Also Sanka a ma voter. Anka maybe more tremuko. Na yenim say anke bia one particular party bet transfer saa forever. They didn't the encrophobia you. But let's look at the rules on the ground. My observe by elections are Abba Ako.
Okay.
And one thing is very instructive today. At least the rerun
okay.
Plus this by election I don't want to see the NDC behaving like the way NPP behaving.
Which is
say by election beswan. No master machines of Google Akoto Futrogun. Don't do it. Don't attempt to tell Akwetia for Sabi Omunim Yansa. In Tiafia Yeba to Abano, and I want best some machines of Google say, Mo Baba Yaquine. Yaku DSC or Memha regarding the fact that said, Omuya the machines Nico see her. I want to believe MPP and this is why you be there. All the machines in the Google to Tusu almost starting giddy shoddy works. You're too abandoned no master some machines no more. Me, in my opinion, I don't want to see that. Now, at least you have a certain trend. or me who a certain trend per my analysis and what I have observed. Say by elections are sebi nkrofo ato anaso omowu na yakoye by election omo the same party ato aba ama a certain MP because of nipa no and as the same party and nipa na wu no. It does not drive development. The Mepachen say sympathy vote doesn't bring development. We bet me who will be mobile. So assume as we into yan fan a yeremra. Assume as we into yan tuma the same party. Assume as we into yan the same. Would agro development different development. What I know they say the national cake no there it will be shared equally. This is assembly common fund. In this case say call to the assemblies more year or more point to Juma there. Obi abenya there. But sister, the bone of contention is the lobbying. Ora eneskume mean to mean council madam for people, but ye na na share platform we so.
Okay.
E kwan of far so ba parliament no. Ye nyina nim sem. Na NDC susu se enye kwampa so. Swearing in ye nyina ye hu de see. Aftermath of after swearing in ye hu de see. Enti se anka owura committee I'm speaking fact o enye se me party bi asem. Sanko owura committee ase ene kropa. The district assembly common fund I say MPs common fund whatever it is say so unya no. Obenya na pepepe. But se ko ba se okoye lobby a eno na nya president ho na ko lobby o. It is the minister. Now knowing very well say kwanya bi a ofa so ba parliament no. Omo nyina fee say and they are the majority. Omo fee say one fa kwampa so ama no. Ukona ko lobby and minister make sure so oh I will see to it. What the I will see to it sir development e be bokwati afo. How sure are you? It has happened. You development and normal circumstances will be a na ya to aba na eno nti na can say okay ya be bua mampuntu juma aba. But for me from all my observation throughout by elections no me who say this same party akoto aba mo be na because of that no development aba more especially when MPP is in this situation where their numbers is so down. I will wish that they get up, they get more numbers. But the Asumadu that they have brought, they found a way of, I will not want to use the word imposition. So, but the attitude of form no. Sankomu biye mu ma omoko primaries anka ebia amase obewene so bisa na be say Asumadu no si o for the first time omo ayi obi a omanto ne so aba enso party for no omo matter stakeholders ni nyina abo age ne so in fact anu bo kan wo na akofa video yin so aba no abo age ne so ama empo NDC for no akase Asumadu de obi anipa enti so obeye MP4 omu nyina anti emfa so ye MPP ni ten obi sam say ya wo video mi see dem no so NDC for kra ka say Asumadu de oye nipa ase ye nim no ya ginatum esaya so very simple I must say nisika and na sabi oh we are sure oh say
if is Musa dan kwa poster iso aye apoli ama ni post kakra no de aba ni say a tactical ma MPP say omo deche ama say ekofa Asumadu ni baye because ama say ya na ka enkoma wo.
Oh really?
Ani Musa dankwa
nti omo nkofa obi a woska as again they are showing a class level.
I see.
Class level say who nisika unkai ho ama say le bi ekwan ma hwe kwa omo fa so omo nkasa wo omo machine chi ya omo ko yi ama say efi ho. I didn't perform. The same thing
the popularity about form.
Yes, I will be winning election amount or ban for board so. You nimcrofo or mobile parliament and some more courses are who
are winning election amount.
Yes.
Okay.
Bernard
Baby, you're more in so on one winning election amount. No more MP or after I'm saying, so will be by. Nipan odi one term no ofi or enka or no so MP NDC for between the number. And then so almost a lawyer. Bernard Bedouye.
I say Omo Bim. Bernard Bedouye, I mean, don't know so you see, I don't know a lawyer, MP na
no contest,
exactly. This is your woman and some contest, you know. Almost a one or a lawyer or whatever it is. And now, why you secretary to the party in that concern. And now, why you do my son so abua.
Okay.
And they felt say young for women. Or what be a move to the point say even your contest here or a wholesome buy, you know, and some more still a walk out, no. Or not yet Ted. You understand? Or more and cancer by force I young for women because that's same constituency, no. And this year be that.
Okay.
Or more the obishe obiso. I stand to be corrected. Emma Nkwofono in fact, this the same man no matter what he is here. And this is the nekoye. And now Moka
say which one? Erasmus Alino.
There be the all now or contest here. And one bass. Yes, and this is the nekoye. And man Nkwofono and ye happy the grassroots were not happy.
Henry Yadom Boachi.
Exactly. And the one say, at least on this second crop, or very third. It means say the grassroots won't complain or more at the time or more than being imposed or so. And this year time say, I won't say there be ye koyen is MY.
Okay.
But I'm saying say sympathy voting does not bring development. Simplicity. I don't know if His Excellency and another Danko Kufuor when my ABA and he spoke the truth.
Nipa no be do parliament one more. Ombeka say who the sympathy ne buy inti ye child ya ye ma common fund ye ma one.
Eh kwetiafo na maybe two or more.
Okay.
Say wodi ehumobro say we say we akọ ne nkrachi nti mento abama na yere mento abama MPP mento abama NDC. But yes I'm say okay what you mean in film but so wodi ehumobro ko to abama obi a eno nkyere say ena de sympathy bebre wo ehumobro ye fan develop o man
nti wo hwa na bi video no a video na former was MT ne de bae no omo ka say kache ze asuma bi say wadi aba si wadi a chelo to
nipa
omo so omo ye NDC for no
when the country wo hwa no mo she NDC fata de wo hwa omo che
boy de men but omo anu asem na me bisa boy
say de anu asem ka say anka me so me ka say me NDC.
I see.
You understand? Nti omo how many people were they talking? Were they more than 100? Okay. Were they more than 50?
Okay.
Nkofo akoto abakoti afon dodo no anya hwe na nadu bie ni kire which like I say he spoke the truth. Okay. Was one to abama me pentina me fee money was central region ho baby. I stand to be corrected. Say central as a western. You understand? Enti wo beto aba no na mpontunjuma no ho na obehu ye be mafia ye be mafia as a government in power no no yin say already na yenim sanka konwa ye na enwene ye enna nsense mo aba ho enna sese aso yakoye by election mo san wene mo beji mo gina.
I see.
Intimate yes advice
mo be o mo ana
Kakuku hun sense ni here me pa but
oh yeah baba so that will be the last one.
Okay.
Yes.
You see Akwatia by election. I am convinced from where I'm sitting.
Okay.
Ene amamu a ekoso ene. Ese a done deal for NDC.
Adentia.
On 2 grounds.
Okay.
Bakuni say obia ni krum ha obetu na Abama MPP. Nobody is ready to experience even a month of terror in his life in this country.
Who? In whose life?
Me say, obia ni ho a person obe experience 1 month of terror.
Okay. Okay.
The Ghanaian people, for Eka has experienced 8 years of terror. Nanyami a year for fee MI 7 December 2024. Majority of this country ever demonstrated said these 8 years of terror never again. And into numbers are in the parliament.
Okay.
And into percentage are John Dramani Mahama at the Burba Mia elections.
Okay.
Unprecedented. A BC that a BSC Amami.
Okay. Me need a memo.
Anything. Ghana for Komoa and ne Yamau 88 our parliament no. Obiani wa person wa experience bi.
Okay.
And the people of Akwatia will not make that mistake. Everyone want to belong to majority. menu eba wuwutiwe wuko okromu a enye bebi adon wo nipa dodo wo na opese wo tina ye de akunwa si ho na ese omo amundos ni ntina ha obi apa bebi a majority wo.
Okay.
If it's a majority carry the vote.
Okay. So now me bisa na be questions be about Musa Dankwa post be awaye. And me bisa o same thing no say enka Henry Yadom watching a baye and MPP for the Amaseya oh nanka Henry be fa amaso because of post bia waya amanya 45% na Henry sunya 37%. The other one or say enka better candidate ma NDC Asanka Erasmus Connie Ali na ono nso ni post oyeye no between Erasmus no ene Solomon K Eduno na Solomon edi kind ye enso no na gap no a bit narrower as a oriache say we dey ebeye easy win in a way ama MPP phone.
You see me I don't bastardize research work. But I'm person a T40 as any say. NDC is not a tradition, it's a political party.
Who can say any traditional political party and any say?
Yeah, political party, I give democracy.
Party benefit democracy.
And yes, say, Obiewu, enti nipa minu mi sabi kwatena ese o. Nipa na owu ya no. Wona na oni na esi aka enti sa atwa so. That is not NDC. Tabi mamin kabi no. Mo bia kwa kira na adwen. Enti ebie mo. Emma delegates ekwa kasai.
Okay.
But you see lawyer Bedu na obia wo kwaya oba first fire na analysis efa no ho no. Wonye stranger ewo akotia o sanya stranger ewo NDC party mu.
Okay.
Oti ase wo ye party ni mapa. Wo say a strong member.
Okay.
Of akotia.
Okay.
Abra na etu abawie ya asam no kopie court no. Oyobia na wo lead asam no ewo court. Ansa na enua no nya ne ba bi koye. The goodwill na NDC wo. Na ye wo gidie se abato na aye koye no. Enema bi NCC sise bi ba mo e de court no. I can tell you for a fact that goodwill is still there. It hasn't changed. Okay. It has even increased. In fact, abra na ekoto aba MPP force wo mu na awi no na obi free akotia e ba crash ka na wotua ne ene wo ba crash nye saska na wotua. The goodwill ni say omo anu omu si den wa akotia a bi mu krampo ya MPP for no so okoto iron rods 1 ton na wotua over almost 10,000 and then wotua less than 8,000.
Okay. So goodwill no uji this MPP for the media na one lawyer the omato abeyi no Solomon Eduno say o party treasurer ewo ho. Two as NS coming free mu no said the MPP for can na mo amakrachi kura nya kwan anya na adwuma mo jojo no abra wa reign over 2,000 margin. Inti e for nti be say enya mo kura na mo ku bra nti sympathy vote na of fire eka ho asem no enu so emma at player na
Sene of fire kind we this is election is not about sympathy, it's about development.
But over the years ya who say sympathy
we say over the years ya kan ne bebi a we ase drain na no sa na ma no atwom sabi bajim brain atwom.
I see.
It is about development. President Mama Kaji and Ashe. The people of Akwatia, we are calling on them to join the bus, the moving bus. The good driver is already on seat.
Okay.
We would not like to join the moving car. We free hana we ko mas na ko through VIP a. Enya ka elo du ko na okofro. Ka esi wa passenger ba ko nyantina mu no. Ene na okofro. The people of Akwatia want to join a moving car. and that is NDC. Led by President Mama.
As in North, now NPP was the moving bus or the moving car, and yes, the people said, yeah, the betchen car, yeah, you scale is way. Now,
I don't get it wrong. Okay. If you are in government, doesn't mean that you are a moving bus.
Okay.
For the fact that
into description of moving bus.
Moving bus, and he said, Abaya or what did she say? Pa. Eddie Brettman, that is a moving car.
Thank you.
A government that is in power. Woman for Mutiman for Muhu Chirmo. I won't tell you what in that da control put them back. Corruption are minimal. Is it a moving bus?
Okay.
A moving bus, me say. We took Romo and send and then we told them, and then a swati. That is a moving bus. A moving bus, me say. Obi anasa at time no ne ba university first year wo pre epeska kwa to admission fee ne na want to be that is a moving bus. So moving bus ne say President Mama buy no the business people are na omu sisa dollar ekokra na ma beton ma ya na omu pa 16,000 ekopa $1,000 no and then when here even less than 11,000 10 point something. That is the moving bus.
Thank you.
The good policies that government is putting in place. And that is the moving bus. So the people of Akwatia, nobody will like, why? Nobody would like to vote for MPP. Party egu. Party I did happen some. Party would you draw NTC. Want to mean CSA no hunkwa. I mean, who will like to get that party? The people of Akwatia will not make that mistake.
Okay. Honorable Yanko Akwatia. Bernard Beidu NDC versus Solomon Adu of MPP 2nd September.
Also no me das. Said ya matra odin ya etie yaw any Chris no. Especially Chris. Yam piano. Let me deal with him where he sits. Because I've comported myself.
And I appreciate that.
Tantrums. Only ding na me so me flow.
Crazy Patrosawati.
Ozono.
Yes, honorable.
It's not everything that is about elections.
Okay.
So we have a consensus building. Na ushe akutia kwaya yenya yaw. Efaso wu ya ye. Who say akutia menyina no edi yaw.
Okay.
Na edu baby a yaw primary school na ade na di nsem bibriba mako primaries in pre 9 4 or 5 times
in pre 9. Thank you.
So sometimes the healing process is going to take about 90% of your campaign to bring nipa no din chono beka ho edi akoye djuma no. But in Primo de Transi, the national executive, regional executives, and the constituency, the Yensha Kwanya, Yebeko Fanipa, Yesha, because the greater voters are the Kutamano, and maybe delegates in the Yeswa. Mimi and Credit, I come from Munamubu, versus a Menkin soon see the Tessia, never the assassin catch them. And Jomo Maso, as he form, it's a cockrum.
Okay.
Why independent research in all these names came up, and the boom say, why namusha? Yet no qua, Yensabet Macquarie. And I got told.
Within this short term, my research.
So they've done what they did. Then they have to go and frame it up. You really didn't buy any, and you call consensus conference, and you genu to say, or no, and you percent the local. And TB, the BGD catch up say, Yenya Yabako campaign.
Okay.
Na Yanko campaigner, dear over to me, in a position to me, matter of position.
The way to me,
so long as you have the skill,
and yet the reality say, o party nipa,
it's relationship. It's relationship. Then we make opposition 2013. I had some support from my colleagues and ministers at the time.
Okay.
Me person me body.
Okay.
Some supported me. to develop the
once over opposition.
Absolutely. Kakran they obet my yellow. Almost your opposition MP.
Shewu de no na waba MP ship ni mu na wadi MP da na ko opposition ti ase waba be build links no wonya nuanom asumadu afei no woba nti ti so onu say woba why mu na o build links
so now you okoya part of this and just 6-7 months me na waba. Okay. We are 3 years ahead of you in few months. And you can building relationships. Okay. With a bank for no more because say this for MP no the only my MPP. Or the market mind which includes NDC people. Now Chris, who's saying MPP is a terror? Oh really? 7 months and then 5th August.
Or invite me to see 8 years of
please.
We no about the cancel keke. Please, with that say. Na but you are friend.
Na and then President Mama need be a man. Chief terror agent. Is more terror than anything. Say no claim before anyone go dey assemble court. No claim. In the name of no protocol.
Okay.
Dr. Puni, Dr. Siama, and Dr. Dufo. Okay. What is more terror? We are just yielding some. They have criminal charges over their heads. Yielding some court. They go and clear them because they are party members. What is more terrorized than that one? They talk to me. And this is for mobile bemi 8 different taxes. Terror. What be betting tax? May you levy. After emission tax in there, any okra, even though it's in our status, but we never charge any emission tax. And then the tax makum 8. What is more tourist? A 2% growth and sustainability levy on gross production at the mining companies.
Now the citizens complaining that they
please. It has an effect. Mami, analysis. You cut me off. Let me deal with the terror of President Mahama and the NDC. Not 2% special import levy cost insurance rate on certain goods.
The Uka na mi bisa say, Oma for no a complaining ana.
Now Chamber of Mines and Company no way.
I say Mahama and brother.
Me see, Chamber of Mines a complain over 2% additional growth and sustainability levy on mining companies. No one here. They complain. They told me 15% tax on non-life premium. Growth and sustainability 2016, 2017, 2018. This is terror. And then, almost today, doom salary. What is more terror? Sir, in this year's budget, you were 93 pesos. I was diesel. 95 pesos. I was petrol. And I was also doing so back home at the other peso. You think it's that terror? What top petrol? A year, if anything, 500 Ghana. What is it? You know the amount of money you pay? And the Sikada would charge 40 Ghana, 50 Ghana, no bit channel. Do you know what 50 Ghana can do? What is more terror than that one? And then Galam say, I just said no kobwa. Under Jomama, His Excellency, Galam say, Brezo, your way. Let me tell you, Yami. I say, Wala no Munongo ye Juman, and Nemosi then. I was listening to him. And then Galam say, Shadia Kosu. NDC, Nkwala, you a youth, had to be called Forestry Commission office. Now you mo pie, na ya lucky the safano, omo kite to armed. You beside Razak, COP, National Security Coordinator, or see on meanwhile, these people are armed. Terrorizing people all over the place. What's it doing? What's the money you cost? You're the filling station, you're the Galamsey site. And they fill all those excavators to go and mine and destroy our water bodies. What is more terrorism than that one? Yeah, come see me and car. Yeah, come see me and car now. So 60-40. Obi, another thing be aba. Who come on you say 60-40 new. Because Attorney General Edward Kotrani them under the Court Act, Section 35, under the Criminal Offences Procedure Amendment Act, Section 162, and some will be purpose for restitution. You must take them through the court process. What is more terrorizing? Attorney General be Fred Department Transit. Who we me party benti. Sikada me shana muntimi dini nanti. Mama sister never 40. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What is more terrorizing than this one? Enti oyima nsem na ye bobodi aba no akotia akonwa to ye koyi ye nkoye campaign ehutie ye mpese basa bia ebesi bia. Let's go and campaign why we think akotia man will need a sumedu than the NDC candidate and the sani economy.
Basa
Dugan opa maso police ni o police jina ho go ntumi nyehwe. But I pray say ye koye campaign ye campaign ehutie why we think that me nipa me PC asumedu is far better than because obi am won no abra bobo wonim se wonam na ye hwe abra bobo de eboa emnedu se wo bedi akonya bia eho na ye be digidigi ye hwe se Dugan we was subampa yemfama no that is how it is.
Thank you.
But the seat is a seat and ye be ye dwuma am ye rating ye seat but ye indirect campaign the man DC say sympathy and we need event seat indirectly or Partisan can say you go to MPP.
Oh,
and that's the explanation.
Oh, really? It's my observation on the ground. Say sympathy vote. Would you agree about
Una obras Mr. Mami ko Chris ona fi fan sorry so Chris say koko de na opese o ka bi no nya maaye no na me the topics neto na me the questions amanfo ebisa no county me the ma na hope say obey answer ma omanfo no omo se boshe na mo hye omo no enye no na mo dia ma omo no na increment no mo expect no enye enunie.
Good. Me ba me just 1 minute or second pacho na me clear.
Kwa kwoti aba.
No, me kwa kwoti.
Ya full chain na be akra.
Me senior brother one about that was global kind about terror na you know. Near what they qualify terror na me use you know. One kabia keye. But his description what should I say what is more terror than this there? And the one car keye. What is more terror ne say? Was it what is more terror is? Say nkofo gina course. Na ye du mo asemo aye clear mo e terror. If that is the case, the apex part of terror is say minister items katuni demo different currencies. Yeah, who the source of the money we need to investigate. Na omampanyi no abakase nipa ni nyeboni. That is a terror. What is more terror? Ni say would the tax. You are talking about taxes? Muji tax krom has in Zacchaeus. The first time I Ghana for whom say a ben penny for or man penny in a bed a finance minister, a tax, since Zacchaeus Bay, it was under your watch, and that is terror. You taxpayers' money at the contract cake. You took taxes from the Ghanaian people instead of you to use the money to develop the country. So would the best development would the contract cake for your cronies? That is terror.
Okay, now can we go to cocoa price?
On the part of cocoa prices, look, we knew say you took a bag of cocoa even 10,000. These 88 people will make noise over it. But Neyemi then say Ghana for Agmomo. Etinya no muka na Ghana for ti. Say e back fa asem aka no so adintro afifa ho no. Etwom enti na me say yetna ha ene yenka na anu asem wo. Decision and Ghana for taking 7 December any experience or mukomu neno and no asem na yeka and Ghanaians have not regretted. For 2 good years, omuba abemu 2017 2018. Omu to koko 40 cities, 40 Ghana cities na mude toso. The facts are there. 2 years. Offer 447. And over free a bag within 2 years. And acquire 515. Send all the torso.
Na moya campaign.
Me ba ho. Aben we buy no within 6 months and then do 1 year. Sap class 1 for KG4 mathematics na mo pese ya anything na me dey start say 2 years na mo dey count. I didn't even want to go to FOB and the dollar prices amount I dey count per a ton ne omo send omo ton per a ton me nya fan call ho sa KG mathematics omo ye say na 3,100 no and then Ghana say yam fan 6,000 kakrabi na edito so na me kire say 2 good years 40 cities na mo dey count ho. So you should be the last people to complain.
And I'm can send you man for.
And yeah can say omu sise kuyefo.
Okay.
And personal omu sise omo. Ya buy ya 31 na omu say oh aden na abandon from 6,000. Ya de call 32 to 8 cramp no. Interventions are aben we the buy e wo cocoa sector no. Ade a wudun ho a wa bobo wonsam this and babo ni kwa ni MPP ni a wo power ah ye the man I want me fa nya hwe e na be criticize it. President Mama say apart from sika me de kan ho say me emamu no free na ko mun ko fertilizer emfa tum koko ase bi fertilizer na mu maku ye say fa makoko ni a mu party cronies edi fro afuna ponko ekroso ewie biton today is thing of the past okwe ni be fertilizer free from government
enya fe na free one na ebeba ma ye hu say ebi mu nwia ana ebi mu be wia
me say ya dada
na omo de no so they were subsidizing it
me say ya dada under President Mama na ye makoko farmers free fertilizer omo na ebetwa mu for the best reason known to them. President Mama was about whatever we are saying is not something that we have not done before. Na cocoa for experiencing free fertilizer.
Okay.
Apart from this increment, President Mama say yes, the mamu free. Insecticides free. Spraying machines free. Tertiary education for cocoa farmers yama free. Sa papa we yanka we shara na adena ka say 6,000 wo de hwe tamo anamu kwa mu say 3,1 what was the exchange rate na exchange rate den wo kai say koko you see sometimes because of power they know but they pretend not to know power
they pretend not to know say sa no exchange rate no say na dollar no wa hoden a enne sidi enya ahoden a se omo so hwehwe se ni okuani ni nso benya sika amu eduru na amwakase afei come atoni
na enti am say they know enye se omu pretend say omu nim ene se omu nim se koko no wudu kwa amansan dwa so a I hope I'm right enye sidi na edidi dwa wo ho koko na abenfa okoton no enye sidi na edidi dwa wo ho a dollar.
At the time they told you people.
Me say a dollar. As at price. Price now no omuma 31 no. Na 16 cedis. And ne aban kwoto a cedi na nya ahonde a dollar e brenti no. Esube de esubete but still aban say mimpa ba. Aban asa atumu emamu. Enti koko kwefo a omuti enra aban price a wode baaye eni chirechiremu a aban chire ene akade a aban sa ka so wode beboa kokofo ekwefo e wo sa sector no omuti asamde asamde no omuti ye
choke kakra
it is masoko
sa time no ana MPP4 etono na musi o ebo no omo betimi ebo ana kosoro wa mansen dwaso no intete so omo ma akuafo no be 6,000 or 7,000 and then me nim say do honorable so obeka say sabre ni ye ka kire mu say ye be $6 na ho odin wo so nti affecting mu say it doesn't matter ese so otimi to no 7,000 aban timodi aban sisiomo nti se ne wo say oh sidi na nya ho odin nti dollar na ho odin aba for ma When they tell the same thing that it doesn't matter. But share your kadan into so better 7,000. Be it FOB into consideration, whatever on say they work out because na mutumu ni na say. And here may be factors being a bar at play and son a price na bedru baby echina. Now those factors ni na wo hono. Aban dada no edi ni na ye adwuma mo say yemfa ho akuafo aban sisimo. Enti ene no omo betie mu no maka say oh mo de ne.
Ma ka say omo de fa ho a. And enti na be say because of desperation omo de fa ho a emfa. Said that time the next dollar no $16 na aban no ekoton no ewo ho enye $16 na o de be sika mo aban ni nya sika mo. And eswate.
Ti aban ni yes.
That is a fact.
I see.
This is simple. Until I some KG mathematics no amuye no. I think they have to come again.
So okay, so if that's the case, and had then monsu mu chire na mu chire manfo mu sa na emu ya mu say ya tum 62%. No mu so makwa mu calculation no mu microphone bi o social media mu say mu antum 62% bia antum no cry less than 20%.
The same mathematics they are using. So what the KG mathematics are sa na oben hu no.
KG mathematics.
So what the kwa hwe wo say wo kofa $31 per dollar. 31 ton rather, sorry, 31 ton per 3,100 dollars per ton. Na and obia paja to 5,040 dollars per a ton.
Okay.
Look at the difference, over $1,000 increment. And what percentage wise you get 62 point something %. This is simple for simple mathematics.
I don't know find increment quote.
Why no power na I mean for quotities no me ba. Nenti I mean for quotities.
Time no mo ya mo de percentage wise. And am so mo de aba cedis and mo de akọ dollars. Why not cedis?
I've heard them asking these questions, and those questions it doesn't hold because the cocoa price na ye ka cocoa price edwa sika edidi dwa wo cocoa market mo no enu hu sika na ye ka.
Okay.
What you say? The prices of cocoa in the international markets is not the cedis.
Okay, but
it is dollars and we are talking about dollars.
Yeah, Befia, and it's not been long about ton bibia yen quote was cedis directive about nti aden aban lady by example.
Let me tell you, ne aban can say you try and quoting in dollars, no, that is when you are quoting in cedis, no. We said it before and we said it based on the local market. You go come and no mutu ade or turn the size need them crap or say me $10 because na cedi na tete pansan. Someone advocate say enjoy say dollar dwedi no. A period na omo manage economy to the junk status to the sense that omo bi cedi awon pe. Wo di cedi mo bi na wo to abo. Ene obi aton obi apasidi wonya. Because cedi appreciate it. And it's a koko a $100 uko international market a $1 na di adwuma. And we are saying that $1 na di adwuma dada. Abra na cedi asaya $1 enam 16 krampo no. Na $3,100 per ton.
Okay.
Ene ya welcome a cedi na appreciate it. Still you are moving from 3,100 to $5,040 per ton.
Thank you.
Look at the difference and look at the percentage.
Me that say.
And even yaba, na person here can say. Madika aka. Enye draw, enye kotompo. Enye se mika bi ahyem na ebema MPP aba power.
Okay.
It is about the track record.
Thank you.
People must understand that the Ghanaian people, they are not gullible as Akufo-Addo his people are thinking.
Thank you.
You will come and rule this country with a abysmal performance. Abẹ́ni no be na me ya. Uti wana utu tubo e papak mo. Ensi ne ensi china. Cocoa growing areas. How many seeds do you have?
Thank you, Mami.
We are treating the people who have voted for us well. No 88 cannot distract this country and cannot distract the visionary president Mama.
Honorable Yanko.
88.
Honorable Yanko. Chris Afekom.
88. We can even decide not to listen to them. Rule.
Please, we beg you. Let's
88.
go. We listen to them here.
You have the majority, so you can do whatever you want to do. You can throw your tantrums. You can even sit on a high horse. and do whatever you want to do. Power there was a more. Say, I know, because I won't show you. You are Bonoso, because I decided. So I don't blame him. Simple question would be sad. And no, the other go fat. Ufri, Inkonya, Ebefa Katanga, Ego do Dambai, we try sooner. Now, yeah, we are called a very simple right. What do we natural Pandai, Willing Sibimbila, I go do Yendi Bushu, and not some lawyer. Hey, simple question would be sad. This is an example of the terror. Hey, typical example of terrorism. Terror in India. Yes, a simple would be sad, no. Hey, are too fussy. And the prime minister was on the TV or show me. Any Erikopoku, okay. We don't never live in mass. We have a video. Original Simpiesu, Kachre, original, the constituency. Because Ejuma is a cocoa growing area. Oziminianum, Fantafuminianum, cocoa, MP who have a dada yet. No cocoa, what on the day, was all job day. 1 ton of bag of Kubia was all on 6,000. One more month. You ask him this simple question, and he's been evasive. Or call round, okay, yeah, and then maths, okay, KG. Yeah, KG mathematics. Me never been cocoa. The couple. But some of the cocoa growing areas. Enchi, ammonia, say womb, body, asawinso. They will speak better for themselves. Osano, yes, Mekashe under NPP, we spend over $300 million to rehabilitate cocoa farms. I say, it doesn't come by chance. It doesn't come by chance at all. Because they said, Yarianuchi cocoa, Yaneti, he come from Seji. Yareba come at Michi and catch all the day and running in your whole cycle of production goes nil. It takes a bold decision. Spend money. So we rehabilitate when we pollination. Let me see that. Aboyedu and na pamfo and making sure say cocoa pollination and you have to increase the cocoa production. Okay. Any seedlings a year being your papa ni your co. Cocoa Spain this is one at the buy. Was it MPP? Yes, spray to make sure say you didn't ekum and you know ya swallow. Now we know what you know. What tape no na yen twade. Was it 3,100 a bag no? Esa. Okay. I go for do buying anybody me buying esisi cocoa kwafo. And to mudi amuba munim dey. Yeah, KG mathematics. I also do tape by one. No.
So we can inform us.
Let's know what they did.
Randy Bon can be with
too fussy. They'll sell one bag 6,000.
Randy Bon and tape on the man. Yes or no?
At 3,100, no, now you're to submit 90
tape in the
Cocoa farmers are what we're gonna have. A bunny or to be one you want to end in the year. A bunny or to be where Sissimu be. A bunny one from Musica be. The Damepana Makayde. Cocoa no bono. Cocoa bag Gibiala Abana Botton or Botton Wabuchi. Oh yes, 9,800. Oh your gun is Canada no more. 98 million Ghana cities. One bag. There's a 98 million cities. Ghana is a share of cocoa board in there. Or that ban on the Mister Mabasa, such a Mabasa, no one for no the cocoa farm and woman a being. Then when my bunny ought to be on the West of Italy, on the one for a being, no one of cocoa farm and the program. The way it's cocoa about the Biala or the water and that ban on my cocoa farmer 65 million Ghana cities. 65 million Ghana cities. Instead of my 65 million Ghana citizens, I buy one cocoa farmer or that 30 million. And that's extra 3,000 Ghana cities. And see, what 65 and one more 30 million. If you win there, I ban it or you in there. Usika MPP, I ban Wafa, or yeah, bag Biala, what 20 years, Usika 35 million. We're going to present.
Honorable, video no na ya bono. Me to me obisa okosan o video ni.
Adenti, bisa me.
se sabre no ebi ana o ka exchange rate ni se di sitie na ene exchange rate no etesen ana
PricewaterhouseCoopers be catch us say they've done a study recently say dollar to the cedi now almost say cedi na nya hode no it's not reflective in our pocket. It is not reflecting in our pocket. Go and look for that study. And the Mibisa NDC for any in some make a second some make a at our time, yet to 1 bag 3,100. Now yet on cement 90 cities. To me top 34 bags of cement.
Okay.
Uko to roofing sheets at 900 cities a packer. A mau 3 packs 4 pieces of roofing sheets. Milo, not 10, near 45 cities. At Ruma was 16 tins. Milk, a carton, a 192, a mouse 16. 16 cartons.
16 cartons.
Under NDC, and Namusi Matusu, 3,228.
Okay.
Yet on cement, 135 cities. Depending on gas, whatever, or when you take the average one, 135, a more 24 bags of cement. And then, Milo no, I yet moves on 55 cities, as against here 45 no, a bet one was just 59. And net carton of milk no, 224, who to 13 bags. And the roofing sheet no 2,000, a more one packet, 6, if anything, sheets. And there's a bizarre question. Since seminar will carry no. I didn't tell you what on $5,000, you turn $5,200 at the web market. Why didn't you give the two? Said your kind who caught by an analysis now. Was he a kindergarten? Mudi a crutch. Mudi a crutch. Why don't they go by their 5,000? Namu 2,000
market price of cocoa no so abafom na at mo time na dream mo time no na e wo sure. Eno so be here.
So send it on. Send it on.
World market price.
The other send you business yet.
They won't fan send me. I just.
And the other quote is here 5,200. I don't know my cocoa farmer no 2 out of the 5,200.
Cocoa price drops by. Let me tell you now. And yes,
I don't know you on 2 no and my cocoa farmer at 5,200.
Even though price number form.
Also no.
Yes, honorable.
This wicked NDC government led by the president John Mahama.
Okay.
Omo ka se bibia ye pia. Yeah. Mo hwa de na ye na ba customer for squad ni wa ba no aba ka brofo no account English no yini siansi no that is not how you go. It is not about PR. It is about the reality and we will expose you one. Nema mo ba se mbe mo ye reverse. Mo si ye gitro mo ba mo gitro de hweto wa moje. Musi Coco, a very say gold. Galamsey, look at what we are doing. Look at what you are doing. Your mama, the general campaign, you can say, oh, yeah, you buy, you're gonna find your bagu, you're beginning penina, and the account. And then what is happening? You are sucking people like you are changing your very saying. And the Nyaman Mechanics, they are doing the reverse.
Okay.
And we'll sit down and critically assess as an opposition, who's it there, Yakasado? And then we know who.
Thank you, Ofaya.
It is now that we are coming to speak and expose you because you came to power with deceit, lies, propaganda, QNet. Who expose you?
Ofaya, I'm looking for the drop in price as at the current world market price. Yonko.
So I'm gonna say, easy crowd.
Said
honorable madam for pana and sometimes some kind of said it's not easy.
Okay.
But I'm happy Pastor boss tape. I have listened to the tape severally. My kind normal so for tape. No, or for the squad I don't need him.
No come from mom.
Kafra, honorable, who can kill net be ma yan no. Kill net no more legitimate in a legitimate business or not a be musu di omudin namu. Tinansen kromu ye press conference.
Let me
thank you.
Anna, I was come to talk about honorables the way of communicate with credibility say or can send me a while ago, I think in the second submission, Emma or say on can and show being crying so to trust him, and he's been on sad tangent and say idea fatano on money party and on to the party more for some because on find a back and I like that pattern of his communication. But almost say it be a fantin I antony and we say I can
one fancy tape no okay
or say anchor the word anchor no the emphasis I say use regarding a speech not mine or say NPP for simo now we share the world market price any exchange rate ni koko say the esi tono na nka as I say o mama say so that was then into what it simply means in say per the price at the time 70% na mo ye calculation na say ohamu nchemu na say abusa na mo ye no ama makuafo no abunu o mama o momi no NPP ban o mo be turn upside down. That's what the tape means. And so o mo ba no the same calculations no mo ye a mo de 70% emakuafo no sa pepepe na o be ye no. Into the price na ba no the same calculations na NDC eye e de makuafo no eno pepepe no o mo ye in my opinion. Right. That's
into moon so wani.
Me so many. So many
koko akuafo.
Yes.
And answer wo ye analyst into
so many in the sense say there's the situation. And number around the abe na baso. Around the abe obo na pro. Em so call Uti region. I stand to be corrected. Now he was amazed about the number of akuafo mbeshia no. And obi say sentini mu nyina mo akuafo. And obo say han. No say na baby a yenim so obudie kokko pii ne kurepo no ye kwa no nkofo amase na se mo oti region ha na se mo amoti ha nyina mo yakuafo de a na che se mo ni Ghana ni yie because tonnage anka ese expect free mo ho no enye no na ye hu no it tells me say and as information yenya say smuggling no e koso no nje say e ha e di mintintiman pa but before obekasa no amakuafo ni nyina kasa e do mo problems na betudwa ndo sorry ya o kasa no e no ka kire obo say aban ema wo fertilizer free at the time NDC or more spraying ndro no free or subsidized or whatever it is machines pollination any bibia say wo je makoko no eso no wo de nyina ema mo free na say wo wie na say wo say price ni nti wo de be try ya share so na wo de akofo o share for so akotonwa wo brekra nipa no on my fertilizer, on my bibia, not just your man before, and the way he explained himself to the people, I was so amazed because I had the credit to don't know catch that we are for. Sir, about
me analysis ya we. Honorable my person, na situation be ampeteni.
In what manner?
Like say o ma say ko aban and situation e prevailing and aban ese wontumi entum nru baby adui na afa niam ahodo aban ye ma omo na mebusa se sabre no na aban onye niam bia ma omo
because fertilizer na the mom free ni nru ni
na surprise sabre no na aban nya hwe ma kokko fertilizers no
that's why they were small
this fertilizer na ye the mom free no
okay
e bi kra ye nyina ye hu TV so ya not for sale
okay
NPP came and they made it clear say they will subsidize it rather than to
80 cities. And the market is 4,000 cities.
One carbacas will be a man.
Into almost as yes, almost Amokuafono. And do not over and the Abbey Patch say. So, what did to know who boom contact say, no, my Edimam free and a service I Edimam free no at the time. Sanka, what real cocoa, you know, what calculate would quantify and can home scan a group on a song. And so, also would they try a share no. It means that we are mamboeni say abaya or what baby for crop for so 1 year free ma won wo de koko no
now what a different angle now it is about the price.
Yes, I'm coming price no over and the be century mo meba I'm building my point actually mo say ya buy na car ya beto say da onye kaketwa na syndicated loan mo akogye anka say o mo de to koko no na anka bia say loan ko gye a o mo ama osika no was say mama was can mama koko say and so mko jiska no nkrofo na nka say omo de koko ni mama omo anfa mama enti e katwitwi die eda ho anka ntumu kura ka ebi anka say ye de mama no ebi ye ntumi ntumu ndrusa because I see etua saka it was an honest truth aye kechira kwa for
no mo be hu sa fi so mo bon to ano no mo mutimi ka say na koko ka wo CP koko debe koko board de ka eni ade enso nyina mu no mo kan say aban no eni akuafo ni ni yie nti se na afa na wo ba be kire mu say kai da kire dia okua ni be ka say media fam wo be wo bon to an kan chem say wo ba na se kani wa wo betum eka wo ho a untum tie ne no wa be ka chem say ekatwitwiri yi
time mo ka say koko board eboka no na omu nim se e car e wo hono e loan mabeji loan free ho se me de koto bottles and se me de koto special ice in the maji loan se me supply special ice se man to me supply special ice no man to me an supply special ice na e ye usika na same sande bro but esika na wo de ma me am se me supply special ice man for special ice number me send discount
okay
nti omu a ya bosian ya kwaji fi omo no omo expect na aban foforo abetom omo expect omo koko no nti esa aban no pekwan bi so na o supply sam kofo na ye de omo ka koko no ode momo now ya kwaji syndicated loan esa eboka e wo wo kwaji loan wo de beto wan kasa koko no wo san boka wo nti de akuafo no ya ka no kro na chi omo say de abani ebi anka ye betumi atomu sei nanso ekada ye beto ye se eda ho under the syndicated loan no so ya hwe no ya yi koko ni bi amfa supply omo a ebe ha adwen ndi for me as I sit here no memma me koko ni mapa I am optimistic say going forward in the near future koko price no akuafo no ombe to ma
happy that my increment a little over 100 cedis per bag
who kosa
to be cheche match ro ma me saying
meme o hwe
okay and
the me catch na say koko no increment na aba no
cement ayi na be tomato
oh no
na be chance no cheche ne mama
100 say to me to one bag of cement me juju enti me catch na me mama mu any papa mo wo western north nyina na akuafo nyina say 100 Ghana na it is allowed ye dia beto so one
it is allowed but it's fact
in tumuna ye dia beto so no it is enough for now in the sense say ese nyina ya sacrifice kakra na ya bo abanma e ka na da ho abosi ya koje ya ye hu ba bi ya afa no ye de betua going forward no ye betu member no e ma omo ma nka osa syndicated loan ba bi obo de fire no ese investigate ni hu at the corporate
thank you fire sanita no case dugan what's a moon sign
no me mfa de
e ye de ye kan na osia be
you see
honorable bebe
no problem
say yes
don't worry he's a honorable member
time problem
he's a honorable member and a former member of parliament
okay.
And I believe he know and I want him to know again
okay
we debate principle we don't debate facts the facts still remain that 2 good years of MPP government I won't say terror a disaster 2 years of that disaster.
Yeah.
2 years of disaster. That was a catastrophe.
Hey, thank you, sir.
Your government was a disaster.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Ghanaians are not ready for any disaster.
It is not time to talk. Work. They be so coaching.
Now the who can go in so crowd when you to me just so you
know because the okay there. Cocoa what to and the cocoa for no one more to know. They are talking. Almost is kind of that to so because promise I would do more no. And you know
okay.
I've been here only have someone to be good. But Ghana for absolutely. This is what they are doing. Felix Baba Bontu, what in
Felix
they say, Mr. Sen, Tumunu at our time 3,100, 7 to do right in that talk.
Okay, thank you.
Roof sheet I hear do on that talk.
May that say,
these are the simple
former Greater Accra Regional Minister, National Organizer, Hope for Ofaya Sanita no political analyst. Chris Bellamy Dugan, NDC communication team member. Yedamwase Mamenti birthday we Enfiho. Happy birthday to you, Anita Baker or Anita Baker, aka Akosia Hofe of Italy, from Nana Kweku Bofa of Opimso Radio, and all your friends on TikTok Ghana platform. They are wishing you the very best of today. Inti kope lasagna binedi. Why ahofe Akosia ahofe. And Sarah Naki Pinto, we a senior catering officer of Parliament, and Wawuda and Inti Obasara. Happy birthday, Free Prince Aqua. Tenase na me hwe obutu no why? Tenase. Wo kwai. Washa foot ampa. Onana edi we na no opekwan akwhye tenase na camera down so. We na no opekwan akwhye no opposition no. Eva show me na azoboga say na me comfortable say wa husiesie mu upese wa hofa edimo a contact ya Vogue na umpam no fefe show na apprentice so apprenticeship program no ono abo mo fa bi ma wo mu Vogue no ontete wo mu be friend no 0244 155-266 0244-155-266 Z Nails and Beauty the hem mama emi papa jusu emi DSP enwani Z Nails and Beauty enuti kona koji emi pa ebesu botom na ebechenso amount Spintex Kotobabi Eco Bank echi ho ape with me a friend 055-3837-201 and pay da boafo no asemida eranum ase ediya meje so ye ma me yakonama nyame hira se wo ne yen etenaye na wo ukoi nyame hira won sa no adwuma wo bedru fie nso a kai se wo de na seda be ma no still we invite you to Greater Works 2025. His glory is coming down into Enyumire Yabra Christ Temple East ewo Teshi Bush Road. Ura Alexander Akoko of fire onchia but odi ochiao odawase yakramo